What it is, what it do. That temperature is getting to the tippy top of the dadgum thermometer sign. That red line shooting straight up, boy. I promise you. I promise you. 33 degrees Celsius. So we over 100 something. We over 100 something. Just sitting in the shade right here. I was just up doing a couple of laps. Tempted to get in the pool, but I don't know. The pool it always proved to zap me of all my energy. It's a good workout because it works so many body parts and everything, but it zapped me. It's too early in the day. Actually, it's like 4 o'clock in the afternoon here right now here in Kuwait. And for whatever reason, I think I had some coffee real late. I stayed up. I put an all-nighter last night. I was up. You know, I saw the sun come up. I was up well after 6, 7 o'clock in the morning for whatever reason. But I felt good. You know, had all the knockoff shows and channels you can look at on Hulu. You watch Hulu? Hulu, Netflix, film, cinema, all of them, you know, apps you can look at movies on. And, you know, the wifey was laying it down so, you know, I could watch some gangster shit. You know what I'm saying? Stuff I don't make her watch with me. You know, she ain't got game, she ain't gonna get game, so I ain't used to watch no shit game related. So, you know, I took that time to do that. Brush up on my shit a little bit. You know. Luckily for you all, and as widely known as it is, I'm the boss and you're not. And you don't have to be. You know what? Let me talk to you for a second. Real talk. That ain't everybody's stilo. That ain't the stigma that a lot of people could do anyway. You couldn't be your boss. You couldn't be a supervisor. You couldn't be a manager. You couldn't be in charge at all because you don't have what it takes. And what does that mean? I'm going to tell you what it means. Just so you don't feel like, oh, just in a title, you know, I could call myself that. I could just be that. No, not necessarily, because you don't know what it takes to be in certain prestigious positions. The most prestigious is like the boss, you know, scenario. And by God, you done jump leaps and bounds to be even considered for that. So let's not even really talk about that as if it was even possibility. There ain't no possibility. Let's just say you was working a regular 9 to 5. Let's just say you got a job. You a young boy, a young gal. You work a regular 9 to 5. You go in at as a bagger or a grocer. You work in a grocery store or something like that. 9 times out of 10, you're going to befriend any and everybody to get ahead, to learn how to do the job. But one thing I tell my kids and loved ones and people I love and people I really want to succeed, you is there to make money. You're not there to make friends. If you get cool with somebody, you get cool with them. If you get they kicking some decent game, okay, fine, chop it up and consider them an associate. But damn it, this whole friend, this is my friend to the end and you know them 2 weeks, that shit don't fly no more. That shit don't fly no more. This ain't even the age and era to be befriending people like that, you know what I'm saying? You making yourself vulnerable. But anyway, I'm just saying, in that scenario, okay, somebody teaching you the game, this is how you bag the groceries, this is how you put them in the cart, this is how you read them out to the thing, or this is how you do the register, and this is where you put the money in, blah, blah, blah. Okay, if you are already thinking you got friends in these people, it's going to be hard for you to ever do more or do better in that line of work. Because you can go from, bagger to cashier to, I don't know, the customer service area, whatever. But if you know the people, 9 times out of 10, you're going to know their flaws. And you can't go and get ahead and then overlook them same flaws, because then they're going to reflect on you as a manager, as a supervisor. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? If you're cool with the person that taught you how to do bagging and then taught you how to be cashier, you came to find out that motherfucker steal. He steal. He shortchanged the draw all the time and they ain't nobody caught him and you know it. But they cool with you and they think you cool with them. So they think you solid. And they tell you that. And you like, I know that's right shit, because we ain't getting paid nothing. Right now, no, you're not getting paid anything. But how long you going to stay there before you start wanting more and wanting something? Now, either you can go to another job and get it, or you can look to get promoted and advance in that field. Now, how you going to advance in that field knowing damn well as a supervisor or a manager, you can't have no short drawers. And sticky fingers working right there. And he been a cashier for 8 years. 8 years. Ain't try to do nothing else. Ain't want to go nowhere else. Want to make sure he right there handling and doing money because you know what he doing. But how long before you want something more out of your job and you want some establishment, you want some stability, you want a position, you want to wear the tie, and you want to stop getting your hands dirty, touching dirty letters and stuff. Now you want to do something. You want to be something. You want to be a district manager. You want to be, a regional manager, something like that. Well, how long is it going to take you before you be like, yeah, I know why we always short. I know why we always short. You ain't gonna want to do that. You ain't cut out for that. Some people are. I ain't gonna say everybody. I'm gonna say me. And it used to show me that you willing to shortchange the company and shortchange the man if the man gonna give me money, and now I got to do what I got to do. I can't put you in front of my family because you believe in doing it underhanded and dirty, and you don't want to get it the right way. This ain't the game. This ain't the streets. This is a square gig. You can make money. You choose not to. You choose to steal and do it the fast way, the quick way, the easy way, but the smallest way. You can't get away with a couple of dollars here and there. A couple of dollars here and there. Come on, man. Come on, man. It ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work. How many people you hear talk about how police do black people, or how police do poor people, or how police do certain people, or how police do anybody, white people, black, blue, chink, Italian, whatever, anybody. Then why ain't more people trying to get on the force? Why ain't more people trying to put the badge and shield on and go in there and try to make a positive influence on behalf of your people and on behalf of your community, where you stay, in your hood? No, you ain't. Because see, you ain't ready to be boss. You ain't ready to be in charge. You ain't ready to be a manager. You ain't ready to be a supervisor. You ain't ready to do nothing because you rather sit there and talk about it than put forth the effort to try to do anything about it. Because if you was a cop, now you know your auntie sell weed. You know your auntie sell weed. Now you could overlook that shit for a while, but if you was in control of that area and the crime don't seem to cut down nowhere where you are assigned to patrol, you don't never get a collar. You don't never get a holler for a collar. You don't never get a holler for a collar. You don't never do nothing. But people over here smoking good, got bags all over the street, just stroll all on the street, little baggies with little leaves on them and stuff. Right there on the street that you assigned to be on. How long for you gonna have to tell auntie, look here, auntie, you're gonna have to get you some runners. You're gonna have to relocate. You're gonna have to do something else. You done been doing it so long the way you established, but you can't do it here. Because I gotta work here. I can't be fair to everybody trying to overlook what you doing. You ain't prepared to be in charge. You ain't prepared to be a boss. You ain't prepared to be a supervisor. You ain't prepared to be a manager. You ain't prepared to do nothing. You could get your hands dirty and go in there and do something about the situation, or you could sit back and talk. Or you could sit back and get that online status. You could get online and say some shit on Facebook, Instagram, look up little mandates, look up rules, laws, statutes, and put them shits out there. Yeah, but you ain't in there doing anything about it. You're just, fighting for your right to say what it is that you're saying. But you're still just talking, you ain't doing anything. You know what I'm saying? You want to make omelets? You got to break some eggs. I'll break some eggs. You like turkey for Thanksgiving? But somebody got to wring a neck. Somebody got to wring the neck of the turkey. Well, I don't mind. Fine by me, because I plan to eat, and I plan to eat my share, and I don't plan to have to share. I want it to be enough to where I ain't got to give you nothing off my plate. I hope it to be enough for everybody, if possible. But that's what it means to be boss. That's what it means to be in charge. That's what it means to think about yourself, but include the well-being of everybody else. So luckily for you, I'm boss, and you ain't got to be.